In this video, I'll be going over exactly how to set up a meta ad campaign for your business. And to start off, I want to show that it actually works. So here's a list of all the leads that I receive from my own meta ad campaign. You can see that you can receive a lot of leads by using meta ads. So let's set up this campaign. So first, you want to be on Meta Business Suite at business.facebook.com, and you want to be on your Facebook page. And then from here, we want to select Ad Manager and then go to Account Overview. From here, let's open the sidebar and go into Campaigns where we can manage our ad campaigns. On our campaign page, we will want to create a new campaign. So let's press the Create button on the top left of the screen. Our buying type will be auction and choose the campaign objective. So we have awareness, traffic, engagement, leads, app promotion, and sales. What we want is leads coming in, so that's what we'll select. Now on this page, we'll set our daily budget. I recommend a daily budget of around $16 a day at minimum. For this campaign, for my client I'm setting up, we're doing $25 a day. So once we have our budget set up, let's click next. So now that we have our campaign set up, we now have to create our ad set. So what we want to set up here is the conversion location. Right now it's set to website instant forms. We actually want to set up to single, and here we will click on just instant forms. I like instant forms because when clients view the ad, they have the simplest way to fill out the form and get in contact with you. Instant forms is definitely the best way to get as many leads coming in. The normal sales process is the lead fills out the instant form, and from there you contact them and qualify them on your end. We have our instant form set up, going into budgeting, we did our budgeting, and now going into our audience. So location definitely matters. If you only are in a specific area, you don't want to be, advertising in Europe when you only provide services in the United States. So let's click on locations and make sure to limit this. We only provide services on Oahu. So that's what we created right here, just to encapsulate all of Oahu and nothing more. Because if we spend budget on obviously people outside our service area, we're just wasting our budget there. For our audience, since we don't have much data, we're going to leave it broad. So we're going to have our leads come in, and we can figure out detailed targeting in the future when we have more data. But we don't have any data right now. So right now, we just need to run a campaign, get some leads coming in so we know how to use our budget more efficiently in the future. So that completes our ad set. So let's click next and go into the actual ad. So now we're setting up our specific ad. We want to make sure that's a single image or a video. What we're going to specifically do is a video. We highly recommend videos when you're running ads. This is because videos provide a lot more trust than a picture. When people see you speaking to the camera like this or physically providing your services in person, it builds a lot more trust. It lets them know that you're an actual person that owns this business and that they can connect with you as well. So make sure single image or video is selected. Now going into destination, and we're going to create that instant form for people to fill out to get in contact with you. So form type, we want to have more volume so we can get data. Flexible form delivery, we want that to be manual because we don't want Meta to optimize our forms and add in or remove form elements that we don't want. We want to have control over everything. So let's set that to manual. Now let's set up a headline for our form. Our service is Move Out Cleaning. So Move Out Cleaning in Oahu, fast, affordable, and guaranteed. And description as well, get a free quote for your move out cleaning. Let's click next. We already have some basic information set up: email, full name, phone number. Phone number is optional, but I like to make this required. And this is because that allows you to be able to call the prospect when they fill out the form and get in contact with them immediately. In addition, to get a better idea of what the lead actually needs, instead of just having a bunch of random phone numbers, not knowing what they exactly need, we're going to add a category where they can add in a message for them to describe what they need for their services. We've done that here at the top. Let's click on add question. You can add multiple choice, short answer, conditional, or appointment request questions. And we added our questions here. So what type of home are you moving out of? They can select the multiple choice here, going into booking when they want the cleaning done, going into putting their contact information, extending the privacy policy, and done, submitted. So that's what our form will look like. Now we got to enter a description so people know how we'll use their data. We added a simple one here. We will only use your information to contact you with a quote and schedule your cleaning. Your details are never shared or sold. Now let's click next because our form is complete. You need a privacy policy set up on your website. So link that for the link here to your privacy policy. And then that covers the privacy policy section. Now I'm just looking at the submission page. If this all looks good, this is all pre-filled, then looks good. And then let's add in the link to our website right here. We have our link added. Now let's just create the form. We have our form created. Now let's go into adding our video asset for our ad. So under add creative, let's set up creative, and then we're going to do our video ad. We have our video ad here. Let's select it and click next. And then from here, we have to make sure that the video ad looks correct on all screen sizes. If it does, good, let's click next. And then here we're going to add the text copy for our ad. So we have our copy filled in, move out and need your place spotless. You specialize in fast, affordable move out cleaning across Oahu. So we have our copy filled out. Our call to action will be to get a quote with the form that we created. And let's click next. And for our enhancements, we want to turn all of these off because we have no control over what Meta is going to do. So we can't really use much data from when it does do these things. Now we have all this turned off. Now let's click done. And there we go. We have our Meta ad created and now it's running. What we want to be sure of now is to look at the data of the leads coming in and optimizing it and making sure that we're paying less and less per lead and making sure that lead is qualified. So with these ads, we'll have leads coming in and then we want to use the data that we are seeing to optimize it and make our ad perform even better. If you have any questions about setting up a campaign, feel free to ask them in the comments of this video. And hopefully this video helps you set up your Meta ad campaign and get more leads. And I'll see you in the next video.